Now we're going to move on to Princess Cruises. Now I've not been to the Far East. You've been to Singapore, haven't you?
I have. I've been to Thailand as well, and there are some amazing places to visit, and I would really recommend this one. So we are looking at this wonderful cruise, 14 nights, and you are flying from London to Singapore as well, and then you get a nice 2-night stay there, which is great, isn't it?
Now with Princess as well, we're talking about amazing standards, great experience. Just looking here, fantastic dining, of course, lots of choice, and a great reputation in the industry. What I love about a cruise, and you can see it here, everything is there for you to enjoy. You don't have to, look around underneath. Let's try and find a nice restaurant. What we're going to do. We're a bit bored. All the entertainment's there. Massive choice of bars and restaurants.
Absolutely.
It's lovely.
And what I really like about the Princess Cruise is the fact that you can watch a movie outside, and you can get yourself a little blanket if it's a little bit cooler, and you can snuggle up, depending on who you're with, or not, and but just be all cosy on deck and watch a film outside. I think there's something really magical about that.
Movies under the stars.
I love that. Yeah.
But an outstanding itinerary on this one for under £1,450. So let's give you a little taster. We're flying from London to Singapore, and we're going to give you an extra 2 nights in a hand-picked 4-star hotel here. And this gives you a little taster of Singapore.
Well, it does, and, really fantastic that you've got a bit of a stay here because, well, firstly, you'll have had a bit of a journey, so you can unwind, you can kind of get into the time zone and do a little bit of shopping and just sort of get into the whole experience. And the shopping, by the way, is amazing out there, and it's your first sort of taste of the Far East. If you've never been before, you'll be taking it all in. There'll be so much to look at, but you've got a really vibrant, exciting city to explore, but also quite nice to be in a hotel and, like I say, just unwind from your trip and get into the holiday. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, depending where you live, we will get you there because you have got flights from London and Manchester, but with no supplements, but also flights available from Birmingham and Glasgow. But wherever you are, just give us a ring and we will make sure we get you there. Just
looking at a little clip of Singapore, it just looks so magical. And I've not been to the Far East yet, but I cannot wait to go. And the great thing with this cruise, you get to see so much. So 2 nights there, and then of course, you are transferred, it's all arranged for you from hotel to port, and you're going to be aboard this stunning Sapphire Princess for 8 nights cruising. The first 2 days at sea, and again, just enjoy those, get to explore the ship, enjoy those fabulous temperatures, and we're making our way over to Bangkok, isn't it?
Yeah, and Bangkok's really exciting. It's quite a crazy place. Everything is moving around you at a rate of knots, and you want to go and explore the markets maybe and have a look. And it's a nice contrast to being on board the ship, actually, where it's so relaxing. You'll be like, wow, so much to see and do. Try maybe some street food if you're feeling brave. Go shopping and just drink in all of those incredible temples and take your camera.
And I'm going to say, it must be an experience you will never forget.
Never.
Bangkok said there's no other place in the world like it.
Absolutely.
Now, a day at sea and then over to Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam.
Yes, in Vietnam. And, of course, so much history here. Of course, it used to be called Saigon. And, again, the thing about going to these places, it's even like the smell. Everything is different. It's hard to explain if you've never been there before. But the food is so different. The people are lovely and tend to be really polite and sweet. And, it's the honking horns, the buzzing mopeds, the street hawkers in the market. It's mad.
And
it's
I think
so exciting.
Just the buildings and the architecture would fascinate me.
Yeah, absolutely. There is so much to look at.
And now we're then making our way over to Hong Kong, and we can actually give you 2 nights here in, again, a 4-star hotel. And Planet Cruise always choose, they're very selective when it comes to their hotels. Always be a great standard, and they'll always be very centrally positioned as well. And here we are, Hong Kong.
Yes, Hong Kong, and again, so great that you've got that you're here for a couple of days, because you will want to go out in the evening as well. Similarly to Singapore, this is a place you'll want to experience by day and by night as well, and you absolutely can. You've got skyscrapers. It's so exciting. You've got the amazing harbour to have a look at, full of people, and of course, it used to be a British colony. It isn't anymore, but there's a lot of history there as well. And, you know, if you're quite adventurous, stop at a street vendor, try some of the local food. Very exciting and a feast for the senses. It really is going to be such a trip of a lifetime.
And when you actually work out, obviously we do fly back, by the way.
Yeah, we will get you home again.
Yes, that price does include your flight back, just in case you didn't think it did. But seriously, when you look at, you know, everything you get in there, you know, 40 nights for under £1,450.
Yeah, it's amazing.
In all the years I've been presenting the show, I do know that is an outstanding price. Let's just take you on board one final time to give you a taster of your luxury accommodation with the Sapphire Princess. And, you know, if you have never been on a cruise, the ships nowadays, they really are like floating resorts. The standards, the quality, the initiative that goes into the design.
It's so true, yeah.
It's amazing.
And I think if people haven't been on a cruise before, they kind of might think that sort of cabins are like cabins. They're not. They're like hotel rooms. Yeah. They are hotel rooms. They are absolutely beautiful, stunning linen, you know, carpeted, areas to sit in. They're just gorgeous bathroom facilities. Amazing.
And you might be somebody that has been on several cruises, but you've never been to the Far East. I know when I do go to the Far East, it will be on a cruise ship because it's just so much easier. Everything is organised. You know, there's no kind of leaving things to chance.
Well, that's right, yeah. It's a very good point, actually. Yeah, it's all organised for you.
There's no way nowadays, not at my age, I couldn't be bothered, you know, backpacking around the Far East.
Oh, no.
Them days have gone. Oh, no, price-wise.
I like to get a good wash at the end of the evening.
You just want everything. I think as you get older, you know, I used to be a bit... I think when I was younger, I would do things like backpack and things, not now. Anyway, price-wise... 40 nights, £1,449 per person. And you do get, of course, your extra nights there in Singapore and Hong Kong as well. We can upgrade you, if you like, to that iconic 5-star Marina Bay Sands as well, should you wish to do that. And excursion-wise, I mean, we give you a little taster of things to do, but the excursions would be amazing on a trip like this. Now, you don't have to book them tonight, but say near the time you can speak to the call centre, but Planet Cruise can arrange those at a fraction of the price directly, of course. And just looking there, Singapore City Tour, that looks good, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. And I think that, you know, just to sort of echo what you were just saying, I know that in my everyday life, I'm always making decisions and having to plan things. And a cruise is so nice because the minute you're on board, you don't have to think.
No, you don't.
Everything is sorted out for you. You know, it's wonderful.